Today I'm going to explain the basics of this open bar strategy, and I'm going to take you through some quick statistics and what I look for in the open bar context and so on. So this is a daily chart of the Germany 30 index, the DAX index, and price action wise, if you all know that these green bars, they are bull days where you closed higher than you opened. The body of this bar right here opened down here and closed up there. We have a spike on top. That just means the price went up here before it went lower again. Same, you can see a small spike on the bottom right there. It's almost not visible. That means that it didn't trade much lower than the open before. It traded all the way up here and closed all the way up here, traded down there, and then closed on this price right here near the high of the bar. That's the price action in a bar. You have a open, you have a close, you have a high, and you have a low. And on this bar right here, you have an open right here, a high there, a close down here, and a low just a tad lower. If you take a bar like this, that's what we call a doji bar, where the open and the close is nearly at the same place. So reading this bar right here would be that it traded either up or down, but at some point it was all the way down here, it was all the way up there, and it closed where it opened, just about on the same price. The open bar strategy, the open hour strategy, but the open bar strategy, let's stick to that. It's all about finding days like this, managing risks and finding days like this. So if you had a buy signal on a day like this, then you would be long. And if you could manage your trade all the way into the close, from the open until the close this day right here was 300 points. Well, this is one of the largest bars on the screen, but these days right here, they are there once in a while. And when they're not, when you have just a day like this, that's a lot smaller than that bar, then you opened on the low and you closed 159 points higher. So getting long near the open would have been a good trade, at least near the low of this bar right here. So if you just take a look at a lot of these days right here, let's start with let's start here. You opened in the middle of the bar, in the top half. You traded up and down. I don't know which direction you traded in first. Probably traded down first, and then closed near the highs up here. So if you were looking to either sell or buy the short, you would have probably had a bad day, because it traded away from the open and crossed back over the open again. Here opened in the lower half, but nearly in the middle of the bar, traded down, probably traded up after, and closed near the highs. So if you got long somewhere in here, close near the high. Here is another doji. Now it gets interesting. Here opened near the low, closed near the high. So this is a very good bar for looking for a setup at the open. Here traded up, and then we traded down, closed near the low. So if you got short anywhere in this bar and managed it, then probably you could have ridden it all the way to the close. This bar right here, these are very good bars for the open bar strategy. If you manage to get long on the open, look at this, only popped up just how many points? 20 points or so before it traded down. So if you got short up here, you could have held the position probably all day. Here traded around the open. These days doesn't mean that the open bar strategy doesn't work. It just means that it probably couldn't have ridden it the whole day. And here opened near the low, closed all the way up there near the high. So if you got in near the open, then you could have ridden it all day. Here as well, open on the low. Here open on the low. Here it opened near the low, traded up and traded down. Open on the low, opened near the low, opened on the low. Here we opened near the high, traded down, traded up again. Here opened near the low. Here we opened near the high. So that would be, if you got a sell signal, then you would have probably sold the open, which would have been the high of the day. Here again, open would be high of the day, open would be high of the day, open would be low of the day, low of the day. Here there's some dojis right here. Small day, here open near the low of the day, high of the day, high of the day, low of the day, high of the day. So the theme is you want to get in one or the other direction near the open, because sometimes the open is the high, sometimes the open is the low of the day. So you just want to keep that in mind and see if you can get a position within the first hour and manage it throughout the day. And if you can get a position on the first bar, then that's even better.